today again we are going to learn about numbers, but this time we are going to compare numbers. Now when you look around, I have this pen and this whiteboard marker, they are not of the same size. Look around your room, there are so many things, big, small, short, tall, right? Comparison of numbers. How do we compare numbers? We are going to use the symbols to compare numbers. Very easy. Greater than, lesser than and equal to. These are the three things we are going to use, symbols that we are going to use to compare numbers. Why do we need to compare numbers? Like we just mentioned an example, everything we see are different in shapes or sizes. Some are greater, some are lesser, like that. So even in numbers, some are greater, some are lesser and some are even equal to each other. So we are going to learn a little bit more about comparison of numbers. This is greater than, this is lesser than and this is equal to. Okay, this is what the symbols mean. Let us see how to look at one number. 345, this is from your textbook itself, but take a look at the board, and 34. Which one is greater? Yes, 345 is greater because of the 3 digits. Okay. Now let us take 34 and 34 itself. Nobody is greater, both are equal to each other. So in this one 345 is greater. So suppose it came like this, suppose the sum came like this, 34 and 345. So then what do you do? We will use this symbol, that means the second symbol, which means 34 is lesser than 345. Okay? This is simple. Okay? Place value house to help us, that is the hundreds, tens and ones to help us. Let us take this example from the textbook, page number 61, 781 and 753. Now how will we know which is greater? Look at this, both of them has 3 digits, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Both of them have similar, they are in the 700s. So how do we know which of this number is greater? Okay, so then we look at 700, both are 7s, so they are equal. We do not know yet. Then we look at the second number, the tens. Okay, when you look at the tens, then we are almost reaching the answer, right? This is greater, this is lesser. And then we get the answer, 781 is greater than 753. So why did we learn this? Is because suppose you suddenly see like this. Okay? Let us take another example from the textbook. When you suddenly see 3-digit numbers, both are 3-digit numbers, then how do you find out which is greater? Okay? That is why we just took this example. Let us take another example, 256 and 242. Again the same question is before us. They both are 3-digit numbers, they both are in the 200s. So how do we know which is greater? For that, first we will take a look at the hundreds. Okay, hundreds, it is the same thing here. Okay. Then we move on to the tens. So that is how we go. First we take on the hundreds and then we go on to the tens. So in this we got the answer 5 is greater than 4. So, we got our answer 256 is greater than 242. Did you learn how to do it? When it is single digit number like 1 and 28, we know, right? 28 is greater. But when it is both 28 and 25, both are 2 digit numbers, then what do we do? Like we just now discussed, see the first, the tens are the same, but then here the ones are 8 is greater than 5, you know that. So, we got the answer 28 is greater than 25. Got it? Okay, let us try some examples in page number 62. Okay, 275 and 270. 275 and 270. By now you know it, I am sure. They are 3 digit numbers, they are both in the 200s. Now, we want to find out which one is greater. So, we look at the first number, both are 2, same. The second one we look at 7. Oh, this is also 7. So, then we move on to the ones. Did you understand? First we look at the digit. If this and this are different, then we know the answer. But these both are same. So, then we move on to look at the tens. 7 and 7, here also it is the same. So, then we move on to see the ones. This is 5. What is this? 0. So, 5 is greater than 0. So, now we got the answer 275 is greater than 270. Textbook page number 62. The number is 1735 and 1782. So, first is for you to look at the number. Are they 1 digit, 2 digit, 3 digit, 4 digit? We will look. Okay. Both are 4 digit numbers. Okay. Now, second thing that we look, second step is what are they have 4 digit numbers and they have very similar numbers. 1 is there, 7 is there, 1 is there, 7 is there, then 3 and 5 all are there. So, then how do we find out? So, that is when we use this technique, go from the 1000, same number, go to hundreds, again same number, go to tens, we got the answer. Okay. 3 is lesser than 8. So, we get the 1735, 1735 is lesser than 1782. Page number 63 is practice for you to learn, to understand what we just learned. Both the hundreds are 500. Both the tens are 6. So, we will move on to see what are the ones. What is the number in ones? 5 and 1. So, there we got the answer. 5 is greater than 1. So, 565 is greater than 561. Just going to brush up again, ascending. Smaller to bigger, descending, bigger to smaller. Descending means you go down the stairs like that. Okay. Ascending is you go up the stairs like that. You can remember. All right. Okay. So, let us see what are the examples given here. Page number 64. Rearrange the following in ascending order. There is numbers 90, 194, 491, 94, 168, 402 and 315. So, we have to rearrange them according to ascending order. So, what is ascending order? Again we learn smaller to bigger. So, what is the smallest one here? Everything is 3-digit number. There is only one 2-digit number. So, obviously the 2-digit number is the smallest. So, we will start with 2-digit number 94. Then we find which is the smallest of the 3-digit numbers. Look at this. This is 400, this is 100, this is 400, this is 300. Oh, there is one more 100. So, let us take the two 100, this one and 194 and 168. So, which one is greater? Let us go move, 1 and 1 are the same. So, let us move on to the tens. Here it is 9, here it is 6. We got the answer. 194 is bigger than 168. So, we come back to our question. We are going from smallest to biggest. So, next smallest number is 168. Then we know it is 194. Then what are the other numbers? Let us look. 491 and then there is 402, 350. Okay, so 300 is lesser. So, let us write the next number 315. Now, let us see what is the greater number in 491 and 402. This is the same 400. Okay. Let us move on to the tens to get our answer. Here it is 9, here it is 0. We got the answer. So, we go from, so we get the answer 402 and then we write 491. This is the smallest to largest. Okay. Just remember, descending is opposite. Biggest to smallest. Okay. You can remember it as ascending is you are climbing from down to up, and that is the upstairs on the staircase, and descending is coming down from the top to the bottom stairs. You can think of it like that also, just for you to have a better understanding. And also remember, these both are totally opposite to each other. Descending. Let us take an example from your book, page number 65. 312, the numbers given are 312, 540, 414, 315, 402 and 138. This 168, I am sorry. So, these are our sums. So, let us see how to go from big to small. Let us see what are the numbers. They are all 3-digit numbers, not one lesser digit number. Okay. So, they are all same. So, then we will follow our technique 2. Okay. We will look at what are the digits in the hundreds place value. Okay. Let us look at it. 3, 5, this is 3, this is 5, this is 4, 3, 4 and 1. Oh, we got the answer. So, this will be the smallest. Okay. So, we will keep it like that. So, and then we got the highest. So, highest is 540. So, remember, we are going down the steps. Okay. So, we will take 540 and then the next one is, what is the next smaller than 500 is 400. But there are two competitors, 414 and 402. So, now what do? Use our trick. Look at the tens. Let us look at the tens here. The digit is 1 and here it's 0. So, obviously, we got the answer 414. And then the next number 402. And then we go to the next two numbers. Again there is Both of them are so close to each other. How do we know? So we go to the hundreds. Both are 3. Then we go to the tens. Oh, both are 1. So what do? We go to the ones. For sure you will get the answer. By the end of the ones you will get the answer. 2. And here it is 5. So you got a winner. 315 wins the next place. And 312 gets the place after that. And then we get the smallest number, 168. So we went down the stairs, that is from the top to down, greater to lesser, greater and then to the lesser one. Okay, easy, do the exercise. Even and odd numbers we have learned from smaller classes, you are going to do it in no time. Look at the exercise A. Write numbers 1 to 50 in the boxes given below. The boxes are colored blue and yellow. So, I am sure there is some secret to it. Okay. Have you finished filling from 1 to 50? Do you remember all the numbers? Yes. Write it down. And then we go to the next exercise. Now, pick out all the numbers that are in blue boxes in a sequence. Now, did you see why they use 2 colors? Interesting, no? Helps you get the answers also very easily. So, all the blues will be odd numbers. All the blue box numbers will be odd numbers, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, yeah? Okay. Then, the next exercise in page number 66 is pick out all the yellow boxes and write down, and you will get all the even numbers. Alright. Then are some interesting exercises. Look at all the caterpillars, interesting facts, and then comes the interesting exercises in page number 67. Will you have fun doing it? I am sure you will enjoy doing mathematics. Once you get the idea or the concept, you will just enjoy doing math. Alright, moving on to position or order. So, let me give you an example. You have race and sports in school, right? And running race is one of the most popular sports. That's right. So, when you are having the running race, how do you find out who is the winner? Yes, the person who came first. So, first is the position. It's the ordinal. Then your friend came second, she gets the second prize. So, second is the ordinal given for 2. Then third prize, fourth prize, like that. Okay. So, look at this. First, second, that's missing in your exercise. Third, then comes fourth, then fifth. See, there are some more missing. You can find out and fill it. To make it easier for you, you have a whole box. If you learn that, then you won't have any difficulty with ordinals. Look at this, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. Alright, page number 69. Once we know the ordinals that are given in the previous page, we can write any ordinal number easily, like we mentioned just now. Okay? See, example 21st, 35th, 47th, all those are given here. Now, it's time for you to practice what you learnt. Write the ordinals in words of the given cardinal numbers. So, let us see A, 12, 12th, we add a TH to it. All those numbers are given there. So, that brings us to the end of this unit. Look at the last, let us learn and enjoy. So, this is a little more fun and creative. All this while you are practicing, remember? Practicing all that we learned. But the last exercise on page number 70 is for a little more fun and enjoyment.